Hey everyone, William Strife here. Did you know that I cook occasionally? And it is the holidays, and there's a particular beverage that I make for my family whenever they come around that I want to share with you because it goes over great and it tastes pretty good. It's essentially a spiced variant of apple cider. Now, depending on where you are in the world, apple cider and apple juice are two different things. Basically, unfiltered apple cider is what you want. The non-alcoholic variant specifically. And making this couldn't be any more simple. You just need a large crock pot, a gallon of apple cider, a whole cup of cranberries, 4 apples, 2 oranges, and a collection of spices. 2 cinnamon sticks, 1 sprig of rosemary, a teaspoon of cardamom, a teaspoon of nutmeg, 3 cloves, and 1 full star anise. The trick to making this is really in the slow cooker. What you want to do is quarter all of your apples and oranges, get the cores out of the apples, put those into the slow cooker along with all of your spices, and then dump all of your apple cider onto it. After 2 hours on high, you can turn it down to low or just to warm, and it's good to go for everyone to enjoy. Simple as can be, and lovely.
I'm a version of Will that hasn't shaved for a month. As is the case with many of the things that I do, I go and record something and then I don't get around to editing it for quite a while. And whenever I finally get into the editing bay, I realize, oh, I forgot a couple of things. So this is the supplemental. First thing that I want to tell you is that using apple juice or clear apple cider is perfectly fine. That is an acceptable option, especially if you don't really like the particulate that floats around in unfiltered apple cider. The next thing is, since you're making it in a crock pot, how do you get the drink out of it? Well, I would hope that the answer would be obvious, but I'll say it for everyone's benefit. You need a ladle, preferably a pretty deep ladle in order to get enough beverage out of it and into cups to serve, but that's the intention. And you're going to need that ladle again if you have anything left over and you want to keep it. Not only are you going to need a deep ladle to get the drink out of the crock pot, but it's also going to be greatly beneficial if you have a stainless steel spider, which is a kitchen implement mostly intended for frying things. You use it to get whatever it is that you're frying out of the hot oil, but it works just as well here for fishing the fruit out of the actual beverage. On that note, be certain to have a modestly large mixing bowl nearby to actually put the fruit into whenever you go fishing it out because, well, there's a lot of fruit in there. Also, depending on your own preference for texture, the fruit that goes into this can be eaten afterwards. It's not going to have a whole lot of texture because of how cooked through it is. Personally, I don't bother with any of the fruit that's left over. It goes into a bowl and then I dump it into the trash because the texture just absolutely doesn't work with me. That being said, if you want to give the fruit a taste, go for it. After all, it is still edible. Finally, the last thing to know is you'll need a funnel and some bottles if you have any leftovers that you want to keep for later. The thing that I like about this spiced cider recipe the most is that it bottles up and keeps in the fridge just fine. Don't get me wrong, I personally believe that it's better whenever it's hot, especially that first time, but you can also drink it cold and there's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with microwaving a mug every once in a while, or my personal favorite is to just drink it with the leftovers of the big feast. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. You should see a recipe card on the screen right now. It's just all of those recipes straight into a crock pot on high for 2 hours, and then you shut it off or put it to warm. This is also a rather different video for me to make because it's a bit outside of my wheelhouse, so if you enjoyed, please be certain to go down into the comments and tell me. I can make more things like this, not exactly like this, but similar. And don't forget, that comment section is the primary form of feedback that I can rely on, if not the view counts and the number of likes. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, have a happy holiday, and I'll see you later. Bye.